peoples, Kyushu92 here, and welcome back to yet another instance of My Hero Mondays. Today we're going to be reading through Volume 6, Struggling, of My Hero Academia, so let's go and get to it. We got 9 chapters to go through. Let's go! Chapter 45, Time to Pick Some Names. 2 days after the sports festival, we were all rested up. It was raining. Young man, you're Midoriya from the Hero Course, right? Huh? Nice going at the sports festival. That was a close one, huh? You made it into the top 8, right? Pretty cool. You're smaller than I imagine. It really reminded me of the good old days. I know what you mean, the whole do-or-die feel. I'm wiped out and it's only morning. This is no time for an idle stroll. And running past him is Ida in full-on rain gear. We'll be late. Good morning, Midoriya. A poncho and rain boots? Late, but we've got 5 minutes before the first bell. The students of UA make it a point to arrive 10 minutes early. You needn't worry about my brother. I apologize if he or I caused you any undue concern. I had all these people talking to me on the way here. Same here, so many stairs, it was embarrassing. Me too. All these grade schoolers told me I made a good effort. Good effort. One little event and suddenly the world's got its eye on us. Ding dong ding. That's UA for ya. Morning. Good to see your bandages off, Aizawa Sensei. The old lady's treatment was excessive, but never mind that. Today we've got Hero Informatics class, and a special one at that. Stuff about hero law and junk, I suck at that. A special one? Don't tell me it's a pop quiz. Give us a break. You'll be coming up with your hero aliases. How awesome! Time to shine! And I also got myself a bottle of water, so just in case, I forgot to open this. Got myself some water, so that way, if need be, keep myself hydrated during this whole reading. And then he uses his quirk and stares at everybody and everyone quiets down. But first, concerning the pro draft picks I mentioned the other day. It's based on who the... Oh, wow, I got some water over my page here. I gotta be careful. It's based on who the pros think will be ready to join the hero workforce after another 2 or 3 years of experience. So you could say that it's a way for them to show interest in your future. But there's ample time for their interest to wane before you graduate, and any and all offers can be arbitrarily revoked. It happens quite often. Stupid adults and their rules. So, if we're picked now, that just means there'll be higher hurdles in the years to come. Yes, now here's the complete draft numbers. Really hope that this page doesn't swell up from the water. I'm gonna be careful handling this thing. There's typically more of a spread, but our top 2 stole most of the spotlight. And in the top view, we have Class A draft pick totals with Shoto Todoroki at 4,123, Katsuki Bakugo at 3,456, Tokoyami at 360, Ida, Kaminari, Yajirozu, Urashima, Uraraka, and Sero. God, they're in a whole other league! These pros have no eyes for talent. Didn't they get first and second backwards? Guess they were just scared of the guy who was literally chained to the winner's stand. What the heck are the pros doing getting intimidated? Well done as always, Todoroki. It's mostly just my father's influence. Whoa! Yes! You're not up there. Told you scared them. With that settled, whether you were picked or not, you all will have a chance to work alongside the pros. It's true that you all have already experienced more than most, but seeing the pros in action and taking part yourselves will still be worthwhile training. That's where our hero names come in. This is really getting fun. They're only tentative, but you still want to pick something appropriate. Or else you'll know true pain! Oh? Or else you'll know true pain. The name you pick now may be what the world ends up calling you. That happened to plenty of pros out there. Midnight! It's midnight, and she comes in strutting, looking R-rated as usual. Yes, true enough. And midnight here will be addressing the sensibility of the names you pick. I'm no good with that. What future do you see for yourself? The name you choose will bring you ever closer to cementing a certain image because names are capable of reflecting one's true character. Like with All Might. A name, huh? 15 minutes later. Let me sit up. I keep sliding. Let's finish up. We can start with whoever's ready. It's like a formal presentation. Sheesh, that Yuga's got guts. Here I go. Shining hero, I cannot stop sparkling. I cannot stop twinkling. It's a whole sentence. It'll be easier to say if you take out the I and contract cannot with into can't. I see, mademoiselle. What the heck, kid? Is that English or French? Pick one. Okay, I'm next. Call me Alien Queen. Ridley hero, Alien Queen. From the sequel? Is it because her blood was super acidic? That's terrible! Idiot. The weird ones were the first to volunteer, so the rest all feel like they have to come up with something good. Can I go next, please? Suyu! I've had this thought out since elementary school. Call me Froppy. Rainy season hero Froppy. So cute, it makes you sound like you'd be easy to get to know. The rest of you, take note, this is a perfectly lovable name. Thank you, Froppy, you've turned the mood around. This is me, sturdy hero Red Riot. Red Riot! Red Riot. Could this be a homage to chivalrous hero Crimson Riot? Right, I know he's from back in the day, but Crimson's the kind of hero I want to be. Don't you slip on me, pages. Just know that bearing the name of your personal hero comes with a lot of pressure. I'm ready for that. It's pretty cool, Kirishima. Before I met him, I came up with a whole list of homage names. But now that I've got his power and he's looking out for me, I can't use any of those. The gap between us is just too much still. I still can't think of anything. Hey, how about jamming? Yay! Or, like a homage to Hemingway, who wrote A Farewell to Arms? That's really clever. No, you're strong, but you always go, yay! Stop messing with me, Jiro. Hearing hero, earphone jack. Next up, Tentacle. Tentacle hero, Tentacle, which is a Shiro. House Cellophane. Taping hero Cellophane. With a dang it, I forgot their name. I'm just gonna go through them. Tailman. Martial arts hero Tailman. Copycat. Copycat. Sweet hero Sugarman. Pinky. Charge Bolt. Charge plus lightning bolt equals stun gun hero Charge Bolt. Invisible Girl. Stealth hero Invisible Girl. You're all doing great. Let's keep 'em coming. I hope to do justice to this name. Everything hero creati. How creative. Shoto. Just your name? Really? Yeah. Tsukuyomi. Jet black hero Tsukuyomi. God of the night. Grape juice. Fresh picked hero Grape juice. It pops. It's quiche. Petting hero Anima. Yes. King Explosion Murder. No good. Try again. Okay, my turn. What the heck? How about Mr. Explosion Taro? This is what I came up with. Oravity. How puny. How punny. Oh, punny, not puny. Punny. This one's smoother than expected. All that's left is Bakugo's revision, and Ida and then Midoriya. Tenya. Yesterday I didn't quite know how to break this to you, but I've lost all feelings in my legs. What? No way! My life as a hero, as in Genium, it's over, I think. No, you still have so many people to lead and expire, brother! I don't accept this! I don't like it either. So, if you're willing, my name, inherit my mantle. No, not yet. You too, huh? Just your name? It's gotta be this, huh? You sure about that, Midoriya? Yeah, I always hated it, but then someone helped me see it in a new light. It took me by surprise, but it made me happy. I'm no longer the useless Deku who can't do anything right. I'm the Deku who gives it his all. This will be my hero name. And Bakugo is just looking like, huh? Really? Staff room! Oh, the first year's pro picks are coming in. There's one who picked Midoriya. Huh? Who is it? But that's Lord Explosion Murder! No, still no good. Chapter 46, Bizarre. Gran Torino appears. I'm going for Mount Lady. What is this random feather floating around in my room? You're thinking low thoughts again, Mineta. Am not! You got pretty far in the tourney, Yashido. It's weird that you didn't get drafted. You got pretty far in the tourney, Yashido. It's weird that you didn't get drafted. Have you decided yet, Deku? First, I have to research these 40 potential heroes and divide them based on their specialities. Then I look at the number of resolve incidents for each since his or her debut up until the present and determine which has the attributes that would be most informative for me. As I am now, such an important decision must be made carefully and without haste. I also have to observe how each spends their time when not engaged in heroic operations. Yes, I'll be busy indeed. It's like a performance at this point. And he's just muttering to himself. You know how he gets. After class, next week, your internships start in a week. For this all-important decision, I'll be handing out personalized lists to those who were drafted. You may choose from among those who scouted you. For those who were not drafted, the list I just passed out contains 40 agencies from all over the country willing to accept interns. You will choose one from that list. Each has a different speciality and region. For example, rather than fighting villains, I focus on rescue efforts in natural disaster zones and so on. Flashback to Hero 13. Give your choice some real thought. I'm going for major crime in the big city. I'd like a place where I can deal with floods. What if they got that? Submit your choices by this coming weekend. We've only got 2 days to pick. Offers for Todoroki. iPhone Hero Agency, Morning Crow Hero Agency, Women Jenny Office, Uwanga Agency, Car Dog Hero Agency, Molotov Hero Office, Kakagan Office, Karueru Hero Agency, and in the middle of his list is his own father, Endeavor Hero Agency. Huh? Battle Hero Gunhead's agency? Isn't he a rough and tumble scrapper? You're going with him, Uraraka? Yeah, I mean, he drafted me. I was sure you'd like a hero like 13, Sensei. Oh, I love 13. Flashback again. In the end, my fight against Bakugo got me thinking. Getting stronger opens up all sorts of possibilities. And just doing things the same old way is kind of limiting, or something. I see. This is off topic, but a while ago I noticed you've been trembling. Yeah, I'm practicing air chair. Air chair? During class too? That's crazy. Air chair, that's pretty old school. What are you saying? Air chair is a great way to train without moving, because it works your muscles when they're contracted. I've got to get stronger. Chase 2 hares and you'll fail to catch even one. After school, I am here in a peculiar position. Whoa, what is it? Why so jumpy? This way, kid. Someone has drafted you, and All Might is sweating bullets. Huh? Seriously? His name is Gran Torino. He was once an instructor at UA just for 1 year, and he was my homeroom teacher. He knows all about the situation with One for All. That may also be the reason why he's reached out to you. To me? Such an amazing guy? So that means there's someone else in the loop you didn't mention. Gran Torino was a good friend from the last generation, but he retired so long ago that I forgot about him. Did he draft you because he didn't think my guidance was enough? But for him to make this scouting pick using his old name from way back when, it's scary. So scary. All Might's literally shaking in his boots. Stop quivering, leg of mine. Anyway, training you was fundamentally my duty, but he went to all this trouble, so I guess I can let him take a crack at it. How terrifying is this guy? Oh, and don't forget your costume. It's been repaired. Internships, huh? I wonder how many made rash decisions. It's darn important, make 'em really think on it. Some of my third years made some choices they regret now. Right. This kid, I was sure he had some better choices available. But a hero agency in Hosu? Could it be? Internships begin. You've got your costumes, right? Wearing them in public is strictly prohibited, but don't drop them. Yeah! And don't slur your Ashido. All of you. Be on your best behavior. Now go. This is gonna be fun! You headed to Kyushu? It's the other way. Kyushu. Ida! We heard about what happened to Ingenium on the news after the sports festival. How his attacker is still out there, like a ghost in the wind. He had already murdered 17 heroes and put another 23 permanently out of commission. Stain, the hero-killing villain. Ida never told us anything. If it ever gets to be too much and you need to talk, just say something. We're your friends. At that moment, sure, I wish I'd said more than that to him, because I would eventually come to regret that day. As he's smiling in their face, he's walking away, and he has this vendetta glare in his eye. After 45 minutes on the bullet train, a hero who scares the pants off All Might, Gran Torino. I've never heard of him, but he's gotta be one awesome guy. And he arrives at this severely broken down looking apartment building. Do I really have the right address? I've come from UA High School. My name is Izuku Midoriya. Pleasure to meet... he's dead! And there's someone laying on the ground with what looks like they're covered in blood. I'm alive. He's alive! The slip and fall while carrying ketchup-covered sausage links. How clumsy of me. And who are you? I'm Izuku Midoriya. I come from UA. What? I'm Izuku Midoriya. And who are you? Crap. He's All Might's teacher, so I knew he'd be old, but really? I'd like to eat lunch. Lunch? And he just sits in the place where Midoriya think he died. Toshinori? That's not my name. Excuse me, I have to make a phone call. At any rate, I better let All Might know this guy's off his rocker. Fire off an attack. Show me your one for all. I'd like to know what degree you can control it. What's with him, this sudden change? Well, you see... Nice costume. Put her on and come at me. Who are you again? I need to get this power under control as soon as possible, because All Might, he doesn't have much time left. That's why I don't have time to mess around with you, sir. And then all of a sudden, the dude ricochets from where he was in an instant and lands above him. Then I'll tell you once more. Come at me, you neophyte. Chapter 47, Struggling, and I keep sliding in my chair. Sorry. A DNA analysis on Nomu. A DNA analysis on Nomu? Don't worry, I'm not asking for your help with the investigation. This is technically leaking information, but I figured you had to know. We're on the ringleader's trail. We've been trying all sorts of tests since then. It's not just that he can't speak, he doesn't react to anything. There's not a thought in his head. So we just ran a DNA test to find out what we could about his origins. Turns out he's just some petty criminal. Assault, extortion, a whole rap sheet. But we also learned that he's got the DNA of at least 4 completely different people in him. Huh? Is he even still human? It seems his whole body's been altered by drugs and chemicals. Put simply, he's been bioengineered to tolerate multiple quirks. His extraordinarily low brain activity is a result of that burden. Well, the real issue is that the different DNA somehow led to multiple quirks. Taking in additional DNA alone wouldn't result in extra quirks, unless there were some other transference factor at play. One for All has made you quite familiar with that concept. It could be a quirk that bestows other quirks. The way you use it at that sports festival, that justice-obsessed fool All Might sure is a novice when it comes to teaching. Shall we begin, my ward? The phrasing, the same phrasing, same way of playing dumb. This guy is definitely All Might's teacher. He can't watch over you properly, so that means I gotta do it. So put on your costume. The user manual. Mr. Midoriya, while repairing your costume, we humbly took the liberty of slightly altering the materials and design. We hope you understand. Anyhow, this version's way, way cooler. Guess the support company world is full of people like Hatsume. Either way, looks like this is my test drive for mom-made suit beta version. Okay! I'm ready! Is this really okay, though? To be honest, I'm still not great with this power. Maybe a wide open space would be better? Because if I get careless and accidentally use 100%, Gran Torino, you'll be completely... You sure talk a lot. I'm getting impatient. Huh? And in an instant, he's already behind Midoriya with his quirk and kicks him in the back. Fire off an attack? Fire off an attack. Show me your one for all. We're really fighting? I thought you just wanted a demonstration. Seems you couldn't perceive my true power before. To choose this little wet blanket as the 9th successor. All Might's a novice among novices. And Gran Torino gets him again in the back. Too fast. What kind of quirk is this? And he just keeps nailing him, pinballing him all across the room. No, forget that. With nowhere to hide, this is no time to leisurely analyze his abilities. I've got to stop his movement somehow. Gotta will it not to break. He's hit me in the back twice now, so... He manages to aim himself right where Gran Torino is, but trying to analyze and predict, no good. And he catches Midoriya's arm. So stiffing, your awareness is a mess. So you end up like this. So with the force of that, he was able to shoot like a small shockwave into the ceiling. It didn't break anything though. It had some wind to it, so it got one of the chandeliers moving back and forth. But I was sure I had you. No, because I saw the way you fought in the cavalry battle and the tournament. I was sure you'd already figured it out based on that. The respect you have for All Might, that sense of responsibility. They're shackles holding you back. Shackles? I have to get stronger quickly, you say. It's true, time is not on your side nor on your enemies, and they won't wait for you to get stronger. You're thinking of One for All as something unique. So what should I do? You gotta find that answer for yourself. I'm heading out to buy some grub. Clean up the place for me, why don't you? Huh? My respect? Meanwhile, at Ida's location in Hosu City, usually I'm just waiting around for a call to come in, but lately, well, Hosu's been in a bit of a panic. Because the number of patrolmen have been downsized? That's right. Sure is nice to have Ingenium's little brother with me, though. The hero killer, a phantom that even modern law enforcement hasn't been able to catch. It may all be in vain, but I can't help but want to pursue him, because I can never forgive him. Oh, and here's Stain. I get it. You're the ones who assaulted UA, and you want me to join your little gang.
Yeah, exactly. When it comes to being evil, you're a pro.
And what are you after?
Well, we want to kill All Might eventually, but I also want to destroy everything I don't like. Like this little brat, for instance. Everything.
It's ridiculous that you really had my interest for a second there. You're the type I hate the most.
Huh?
As if I team up with some temper tantrum throwing child. Bloodlust without conviction is meaningless. Tomura Shigaraki knows of nothing but the impulse to destroy. I thought inviting this man here might help him to grow, but it appears I was wrong. Sensei, shouldn't I stop him?
No.
No, this is fine. There's no sense in simply telling someone an answer. He must be taught to reach those conclusions himself. We must help him mature. That's what education really means. My respect for All Might is shackling me? I should understand how to use it, and I've been thinking of One for All as more unique than it is. Is that why my moves are so stiff? What does stiff mean in the first place? I guess the opposite would be loose. Loose. Huh! That's it! I was thinking of it as some super secret last resort trump card. Right. Quirks are just extensions of our bodies. I have to use One for All more evenly. Can't believe I never noticed after all that time watching him close up. Right. Of course, I was just blindly accepting it all and learning by rote, but
the kid knows how to think. His moves at the sports festival told me that much, at least. Maybe you did pick a good one after all, Toshinori. All Might.
Chapter 48, Getting the Knack. To be honest, I'm not a fan of yours.
Huh?
And I imagine the only reason you chose my agency is because I'm one of the top 5 most popular heroes, right? But you decided to draft me. Yes, well, because all I've had lately are little do-gooders. But you're the first in a long time who is a bit more ferocious. And my job as a hero is reforming people like you. Number 4 hero, best genus. Heroes and villains are 2 sides of the same coin. I can see it in that glare of yours. So what is it that really makes someone a hero? And hero agency, chivalrous hero, 4th kind. Well, it's true. I get paid by the state, which technically makes me a government employee. But given my status, I'm nothing like your average government worker. Huh? Why are you here? Kirishima and Tetsu are working at the same hero agency. Why are you here? I was allowed to take on 2 students, so I want to tell you both about what this work is actually like. Basically, my job is getting a handle on crime, okay? When something bad happens, the police call me for help. Each district sends their requests in batches, okay? I wrote up nice reports describing how much help I was at catching bad guys and saving people. Once the specialty organization does its little examination, they put money in my bank account, okay? Battle hero Gunhead. It's mostly on commission. The way he talks is really cute. Charmed.
What else? Right. We also get to do side work. You might have heard how we get to use part of our sanctioned public service hours for this. That's one perk of being popular and in public demand. I will never be an expert at doing female voices ever. Snake hero Uwabami. Which is why I'm about to shoot a commercial. Come along and watch. I was kinda hoping to experience something a little more hero-like. No, this is a path we won't be able to avoid when we go pro. Not to mention that she decided to favor me, utterly undeserving though I am. I'm sure this will be a great learning experience. Don't strain yourself there. Night on the first day, and Gran Torino is just snoring up a storm. He is sleeping, right? He basically just observed me all day. Nothing heroic at all. And he went right to bed after getting back from buying dinner. Gran Torino, I didn't get any hits when I searched his name. A teacher at UA for only 1 year? He's pretty mysterious. And he sneaks out. Gotta think of it more evenly. For Kachan and the others, quirks are as natural as breathing, but I still think of mine in terms of using or not using. If I could manage using 5% of my power as naturally as I do my own breath, I might even be able to pull off moves like that. And we have flashbacks to when Bakugo was fighting Midoriya and when Bakugo was fighting Todoroki. It's like Aizawa-sensei and Kirishima said, mastery of a quirk leads to endless possibilities. Basically, I have to get used to my quirk. Make sure my hands are dry. Much better. Oh, drinking water is so much better when it comes to reading a book. Now comes instantaneous and intermittent use. Kick, 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 just like in Mega Man X. Even 5% should be enough for this gap. This'll be cool if I can manage it. Imagine the microwave, not cracking the egg. And jumps right into the wall. Well, that's what happens. Gotta brace my legs, and I need cushions for my arms. Starting with the second jump, I need to power up both arms and legs, but with that instant boost, there's the danger of breaking my limbs. Seems there just isn't time for the whole visualization thing. Okay, one more time. What? Who's there? Let's go. Don't make eye contact. He's muttering to himself again. Good morning. What's wrong with you? I was doing some training last night and lost track of time. After figuring out what you said, I decided to put it into practice, Gran Torino, but I've got a long ways to go. Every real challenge begins that way. It's just how it is. You'd be hard-pressed to get that kind of thinking out of All Might. That guy could manage it from just fine from the start, so I had to teach him in a totally different way. The only thing he had going for him was his body, in fact. You're talking about when All Might was in school? We did nothing but spar until he was ready to puke. A young All Might. That'd be something to see. We did nothing but spar until he was ready to puke. So that's why All Might was scared of this guy. I couldn't have Kaka's training. He was entrusted to me by my dear departed friend, All Might's predecessor. So he had already passed away at that point? Yeah. Delivery from Amazon! Oh, let me get it. So you haven't told him, Toshinori. A microwave? Somehow mine's got broken yesterday, so I ordered this with next day delivery. Must have Amazon Prime. Is he serious or just feigning ignorance? You crushed it yourself, you know. Okay, boy, let's have some of those frozen taiyaki I brought yesterday. Heat 'em up for me. Taiyaki? For breakfast? I just like sweet things, is all. Taiyaki are fish-shaped pastries filled with sweet red bean paste. I'm gonna try some Japanese cuisine one day other than sushi. And as he's waiting for it, making one for all as natural as breathing, thinking realistically I have to catch up to the others, and they've had 15 years to learn their quirks, and time's not waiting for me. But to draw on more than 5% of my power, it'll take years before my body's ready for that. Ding! Whoa, now that's what I'm talking about. How I love these modern times. But my time is limited. What do I do? Why the long face? Just sit down and enjoy some piping hot cold. Huh? No way, I was sure I heated them on defrost mode. You dummy! Look! You crammed them on a plate that's too big! They can't spin if the plate's too big. Only one part gets heated up. You ever used a microwave before? Oh, the type I've got doesn't rotate. Sorry about that. Bing! Light bulb! Ah, I got it! Gran Torino! This taiyaki! It's me! No, it's not. What's wrong with you? No, I mean, it's just, I figured it out. Up until now, I was fixated on the idea of using my power, only when I needed it or where I needed it. Just like an on-off switch. So the second or third time I'd use it, my reaction would always be delayed. Huh? From the start, I should have been throwing all the switches on at once. That heat, which was only reaching a single part of me, I got a picture spreading around evenly.
You sure figured it out fast.
So my whole body's continuously at my 5% limit.
So, your visualization's a taiyaki in the microwave. Sure you're okay with something so boring?
That's the inspiration I've got from All Might.
Can you even move like that?
And he tosses his cane to the side. Yo, Gran Torino's about to go full on Yoda. I'm not sure.
Why don't we find out?
Sure thing. Chapter 49, Midoriya and Shigaraki.
So, you flooded your whole body with One for All. But can you move your butt? Can you move without losing it? Draw clear lines. Show that you've grown since the sports festival. What shall we do then? Let's go with 3 minutes.
3 minutes? 3 minutes?
Before the time is up, try to land a single hit on me.
And he's behind him again, and they start fighting. Crap, I lost it!
What a shame. If you can't even react to this, how can you ever hope to save those who need saving? Anyone hoping to be praised as a symbol of peace had better be ready to overcome this much.
It'll take me a second to get the power flowing again. His attacks aren't that damaging, but he's still too fast to attack. Just need some time. And he dives under a couch.
Hoping to buy some time under there. Utterly foolish. I saw you. You'll get no extra time on my watch.
And he kicks it, and no, he doesn't kick it to the side. Midoriya punches it towards him. This is it.
This was just a trap to stop me. You got me.
One for all, full cowling. And now we see the first instance of Midoriya's power coming through. And he almost gets Gran Torino.
Close one.
Here I go.
The instant you go for me will mean the same end for you, brat.
And he dodges Gran Torino, launches up to the ceiling, literally places himself back first onto the ceiling, and launches himself down onto Gran Torino. But Gran Torino slightly dodges it off to the side. He dodged it? And in an instant, while Midoriya is still coming towards the ground, Gran Torino manages to nail him right in his side.
That's 3 minutes.
Shoot. Just preserving that state, it's really hard. Not there yet.
Nah, analyzing, predicting to find my openings. That judgment. You seem like the type who's always thinking ahead, kid. After just one sparring session, you've dramatically improved. Been a while since anyone actually forced me to dodge. He grazed me. He might have a breakthrough yet. Now just get used to it. Let's keep going. But before that, we haven't eaten breakfast.
No! Ouch! No! Ouch, we haven't.
To accomplish anything, one needs will and conviction. Those without it, the weak ones. They'll be weeded out. It's only natural. That's why you're about to die. Ow, he's so strong. Kurogiri, quickly send him away.
I can't move. It's probably the hero killer's quirk.
The word hero has lost its original meaning. In this corrupt society rife with fakers and shams. Criminals who aimlessly throw their weight around, too. You're all targets of my purge. Whoa, hold on. Not this hand. Not this one.
And he starts to disintegrate the knife.
I'll kill you. You sure talk a lot. Conviction, huh? Nah, I've got nothing so grand as convictions. But if I have to say what drives me, I'd say it's All Might. That piece of garbage, and the society that worships him. I want to crush them all into dust. That's my conviction.
And Sting slightly shudders at this, and he jumps away before Shigaraki can touch him.
My wounds from last time had just healed. We don't have a healer in our party, you know. So how about you take some responsibility for what you've done? You first.
Huh? Our respective goals couldn't be further apart, but destroying the status quo. That's the one ambition we have in common. Get lost. Just go home and die. I'm the type you hate the most or whatever. I was just testing your sincerity. People show their true colors when death is staring them in the face. You are not one, but your will. I can see the seed of some warped conviction within you. I wonder what that seed will yield. I'll deal with you properly once I've seen that through. It might not be too late. Deal with me? Can't say I really want this crazy guy as a member of our party.
Tomura Shigaraki. He'll add some much-needed firepower to our efforts. Our negotiations were successful.
So we're done here. Send me back to Hosu. There's still something I've got to take care of there.
Well, with the whole neighborhood on alert, the villains don't seem to want to come out. I suppose you're right. Hero killer Stain, and we're back with Ida. I knew as soon as I started researching. At each of the 7 locations he's attacked thus far, he's killed or injured at least 4 heroes. What's his objective? I don't know if it's an omen or not, but here in Hosu, my brother was the only victim to speak of. Tenya, I'm sorry. There's a chance that he'll appear here once again, so come on, I'll take you out myself. Yo, Ida's on a vendetta, while Midoriya is still sparring with Gran Torino. Chapter 50, Kill 'em Dead. 3rd day of the internship. 5 o'clock in the evening. Keep fighting against nothing but my old tactics and you'll develop some bad habits. Forget habits, I'm barely used to this at all. Let's keep going. Nah, that's enough. Time for phase 2, the actual internship. Which means hunting down villains. What? Already? Like I said, fighting only me'll leave you ill-prepared to deal with other types of opponents. This is supposed to give you work experience, after all. In this phase, you'll pit yourself against all different sorts. I get what you're saying, but I don't think my heart's quite ready for this. But you've already fought villains, haven't you? This won't even come close to how bad that was. It's a little far from here. Population's going down around here, so the crime rate is low. The reason there's so many hero agencies in the big city is 'cause they've got plenty of criminals to deal with. The denser the population, the more trouble there is. So in a place like Shibuya, minor crimes are a dime a dozen. Shibuya? No way, I'm gonna walk around that classy neighborhood in costume? You only get to wear it because you're with me, a hero. Just be glad you're gonna get to strut your stuff in public. So we're going from Kofu to Shinjuku by bullet train then? Yep. We'll pass by Hosu City. I'm worried about Ida. Maybe I'll get in touch with him later. Meanwhile, in Hosu City. Just another day of patrolling. Sorry it isn't more exciting. No, it's actually better that way. Hey, I really hate to ask, but you're after the hero killer, right? Well, I just can't think of another reason why you choose my agency. I mean, I'm thrilled that you did. Don't get me wrong, it's just, don't let yourself get motivated by personal grudges. We heroes don't have the authority to make arrest or dole out punishment. It's only because it advances in quirk regulation that we can use our quirks at all. But vigilantism is strictly against the rules, and if you're caught going off on your own, that's considered a major crime. Oh, I mean, I'm not saying the hero killer should get off scot-free, of course. Just that you seem really serious about this. You have this intense look in your eyes. I'm just worried. I appreciate the warning. However, this urge, what can I do about it? Hosu City. So this is Hosu. Livelier than I thought. I will reform this town, but for that, more sacrifices are needed. The necessary task that you mentioned earlier. Perhaps now you're someone I can actually get through that. Perhaps now you're someone I can actually get through to.
Always picking on me, man.
Hero is a title reserved for those who perform truly great feats. Too many are undeserving, so money...
Bit my tongue. Must continue.
Too many undeserving, just money worshippers playing hero. Until this society wakes up and corrects itself, I will continue my work. All that high and mighty talk, but he's not even past the small potato stage. It's almost precious how hard he's trying.
You shouldn't criticize him too much. Actually, the cities he's appeared in... Okay, so now we got... this is still, Kurogiri. Actually, the cities he's appeared in have all seen across-the-board drops in the crime rate. Some theorize that it's tied to an increase in hero awareness.
Well, that's great. So much for putting a stop to heroism. Hero killer, more like hero breeder, at least indirectly. I knew it. We're just too different. Deep down, ticks me off. Kurogiri, bring out the Nomu. As if I let him get away with stabbing me like that. If he wants to go on a rampage, we'll let him. Which of us can cause more destruction? Let's see. I'll crush your pride and dignity, Stain.
As multiple Nomus comes out of a gate from Kurogiri. And as a bullet train whizzes by, is it okay that we're getting in at night?
Night's perfect. There's sure to be more incidents now. It'll be fun.
I don't know about fun, but I hear you.
On your phone again? I swear, kids these days.
He read it, but still no reply. Even though Ida always replies within 3 minutes of reading the text. I wish my sisters did that. Passengers, please remain seated. We're making an emergency stop. As a hero gets launched right through the train itself.
Who is this guy?
A hero! Yikes! As a Nomu comes in too. Ah! Someone screamed in the chapter. Someone screamed. Nomu?
Stay here, kid.
Huh? Gran Torino! Gran Torino! And there's explosions across Hosu. What's happening? What the heck? This is Hosu, isn't it? Ida! Seriously, why is this happening now of all times? Tenya, to the scene! Run! But Ida doesn't go after him because in an alleyway right next to him, he sees Stain. There we go.
So flashy. What's that idiot doing? I'll take care of him later, but for now, I'll do what I came to do.
I can't move. You jerk. You punk, I'll get you.
If you're really a hero, then choose your last words wisely.
And all of a sudden, Ida comes in, but he gets swiped at by Stain.
A kid in a costume. Who are you? Get out of here.
Get out of here. This is no place for children. A scarf red as blood, armed to the teeth with blades. You must be hero killer Stain, am I right? I've been pursuing you, though I didn't expect us to meet so soon. I am...
Your eyes. You're out for revenge, aren't you? Watch your mouth, or your age won't be enough to save you.
To save me? So you don't even consider me a threat? Listen up, criminal. I am the younger brother of a hero you attacked. Brother to the amazing hero among heroes, and I've come to stop you in my brother's stead. My name, inherit my mantle, so remember this name for the short time you have left. I'm Ingenium, the hero who's going to take you down.
That's so. Time to die.
Chapter 51. No, knock it off, Ida. Everyone, please remain calm. Please return to your seats. We need to stay calm and wait for heroes to... Sorry, but I gotta go. Huh? This one had a different body, but the same sort of exposed brain. Maybe they're siblings. Anyway, I've got to find Gran Torino. You, get back here! It's too dangerous! Please be alright. As Midoriya starts running.
How long has it been since I had an honest-to-goodness fight? I can't let you keep doing all this darn collateral damage. What are you, anyway?
As Gran Torino keeps fighting the Nomus, and the Nomus are trying to land a hit on him, but it's not working.
It's fast, but not so fast that I can't react.
Huh?
Hold on.
Whoa! And the Nomu ignores him and goes after the civilians.
It's attacking indiscriminately. Knock it off, you!
Then, all of a sudden, massive flames come out from the side and charred alive.
I was actually here hunting the hero killer, but looks like you've got bad timing, pal. I'm afraid I don't know you, old-timer, but leave this one to me.
Oh, Seriously? Seriously? Why are you here?
Because I'm a hero.
Endeavor! They're all running from the center of the commotion. That guy really looked like Nomu. If it's as absurdly powerful as the one back at USJ, then not just Gran Torino, but the whole city is in trouble. Including Ida. His internship is here. What's my plan? Think. What's the best course of action? Tenya! And he comes into the square where a bunch of Nomu are attacking different heroes, and a lot of these heroes are actually getting manhandled pretty badly. No way. How could he run off at a time like this? That guy calling for Ida is normal hero. Is a normal hero. Because it says that guy calling for Ida is normal hero. He's Ida's, maybe his name is just normal. I don't know. He's Ida's mentor. Stay back and don't get in the way. We heroes will put a stop to this. Follow police instructions and get to safety. What's going on here? Well, sorry. Ida ran off somewhere? The always super serious Ida? That's too weird. And in the middle of all this trouble. Doing pretty good so far. Hosu City. Nomu or things that look like it. Ida. Hosu! Hero killer. Dang, what are these guys made of anyway? They took down the Fly. What are these monsters trying to achieve here?
Yep. Well done, my Nomu. I take it you're not joining the fray. I'm hurt, you idiot. That's why I brought them. Sensei, how many Nomu are ready to go?
None on the level of the one who attacked UA with you, but 6 are fully operational at this point.
Send them my way.
Why?
'Cause I don't like that hero killer, and I'm allowed to crush whatever I don't like, right? Sensei?
You can have 3. Use this opportunity to learn something.
By tomorrow morning, the world will have forgotten all about you, hero killer.
As Ito goes after Stain.
Ingenium's brother. I used him to get the rumors going, but you're...
And he manages to kick Ida right in the arm with his spiked boots.
So weak.
And he uses one of his swords to stab Ida in the shoulder.
Both you and your brother are weak. It's because you're posers.
Shut up, evildoer! The damage you did to his spinal column means he's probably going to be crippled for the rest of his life. He'll never be a hero again. My brother, he's saved so many people. He's a leader. He's a great hero. And we have flashbacks to when Ida was a kid and his brother is saving people with other heroes. There's no good reason you could possibly have for crippling him. Tensei, you've made your father proud. You're so young, yet you've already become independent. You command so many sidekicks. That's no small feat, I tell you. Nah, you say command, but it's the opposite, father. I'm in no position to accomplish much on my own yet, so they're all there to support me. I've got to work hard to reciprocate given all they do for me, though I can't say I've got much sense for it all. Heroes have to bear the weight of that title. I'm just glad if my work somehow helps people out. He's my hero. He's a great hero who inspired my dreams. I'll kill you for what you did. Save him first. Forget about yourself for a second and try saving others. Don't wield your power for your own sake. Because getting trapped by your own hate and acting out for pure self-interest makes you the furthest thing from a hero. That's why you have to die. And he licks the blood off of his sword. My body, it won't move. Consider yourself a humble offering to the betterment of society. Shut up. Shut up! You look up to me that much, Denya. Guess that makes me a great hero or something. It doesn't matter what you say! You're still the criminal who hurt my brother! And all of a sudden, come bounding in from the alleyway, coming in with a right hook, is Midoriya! Smash! Midoriya? I'm here to save you, Ida! Chapter 52, Hero Killer Stain versus UA Students. How many chapters do I have? I think I have one. Yeah, I got one other chapter after this, and then we're done for the day. Hope you all have been enjoying all these read-throughs. I'm doing my best to get through them so that way I can fully catch up to all the chapters I'm missing out of. I purposely haven't read them because I want to do live reactions to those. Okay, kids. It's already been a whole year. Amazing. Whoa, awesome, neat, pretty cool. Heroes will always be popular anytime, anywhere. Nice. Heroes will always be popular anytime, anywhere. Nice. Terrific. Which means it's time for a popularity poll. And then when this chapter 52 was released, there was a popularity poll for all the characters after a year of My Hero Academia being out. I don't remember what it was exactly. I might be overthinking this, and it's not like I've got proof, but that's exactly why I've got to take action here. In the same city where the hero killer appeared, we've got some Nomu-like lookalikes rampaging around. I may be the only one in the whole city uneasy about the potential connection. The League of Villains and the hero killer, could they be working together? And that probably means the hero killer is somewhere around here right now. The fact that Ito wasn't dealing with the main incident, could it be he's found the hero killer? Thank goodness. Bingo! Midoriya! But why? This kid, he's the one from Shigaraki's photo. It was on TV how 60% of the hero killer's victims were discovered around blind corners in deserted areas. So I've been scouring the back alleys near the normal hero agency, close to the center of all the trouble, looking for you. Can you move? Make for the main road and get some pros to come help us. I can't move. He cut me. That's likely his quirk. They were talking about that, so he needs to cut you to get it to work. Another one. If it was just Ida, I might have been able to carry him and run, but... Midoriya, don't interfere. This has nothing to do with you. What are you saying? A friend shows up and says, I'm here to save you. A good line for sure. But it's my duty to kill these two. And if we're forced to fight, then naturally, the weaker of us will be culled. So, now what? Idealistic criminals have a different sort of fire in their eyes. This guy's not like the attackers at USJ. Those are the eyes of a killer. I wish I could show you these pages, but I don't want to out of copyright reasons. Even with just a hunch and no proof, I should have persuaded some pros to come with me. And he's messing with his phone. Now, I need to protect those two that are down. Maybe buy some time, or if possible, drive off the hero killer all by myself. No! I told you to run! This is none of your business! What's a hero supposed to do when you say crap like that? I've got a lot to say to you, but that'll have to come later, because it's like All Might said. Giving help that's not asked for is what makes a true hero! Ah, and hero killer Stain is just smiling at him.
Good.
One for all, full cowling! And Stain is surprised by how fast Midori gets to him. One chance to get close. Trying to close the gap against my long blade. Good judgment. Watch out, if he cuts you! This is perfect! And he ducks through his legs and dodges his attack. And then as Stain spins around to cut him, Midoriya flips over him, preparing to literally get him square in the noggin. He's gone. No. 5% Detroit! Smash! But Stain dodges. Oh wait, did he get him? I think he got him. Those movements, just like Bakugo's. Yo, he got him. It worked! It worked! My full cowling! I can really fight! But Stain licks his sword, and now Midoriya can't move. Did he graze me? A scratch I can't even feel. I can't even feel is somehow enough. No, that's not it. It's blood. You lack power, but you did track my movements. You exploited my blind side and planned to bring me down. That's how you moved. So many fools out there are nothing but talk. But you are worth keeping alive. Unlike these others. Oh crap! No, don't! And as he points his sword at Ida, massive fire, ice and fire come shooting towards Stain. One after another, so many interruptions today. Midoriya learned to write more specific directions. I was almost too late. Todoroki Shoto! And final chapter for this volume, chapter 53, From Todoroki to Ida. One after another, the time might be up for someone. Todoroki, you too? But how'd you? You're left, and you're left. How? That's my line. Took me a few seconds to figure it out. That group text to everyone with nothing but your location. Because sending out a totally meaningless message isn't your style. I mean, it meant I'm in trouble. Help. Don't worry, in just a few minutes, the pros will be here. And Todoroki starts using his left side with fire, causing Stain to be on the defensive. Of course, he's using his ice to separate the injured hero, Ida, and Midoriya away from each other. Away from Stain. It's just like the report said. But you're not killing these guys today, Hero Killer. He used his fire to get Stain away from him. Then he used his ice to pull them and separate Stain completely from them and put him over on his side. Ugh. Todoroki, don't let him draw blood. Pretty sure he paralyzes opponents by ingesting their blood. That's how he got us. Explains all the blades. I just gotta keep my distance. As he say that, a dagger just comes in and nicks him in the cheek. With Stain literally running at him. You've got some good friends in Jedium. Darn it. But he uses his ice to stop his blade from going through. And as a katana sent in the air, he uses that distraction to try and lick the blood off of his cheek, but he sets his side on fire, the side where the blood is on fire, so Stain jumps away from it. Close one. Each move he makes sets him up for multiple attacks. He's strong. Why? Both of you. Just stop it. I've inherited my brother's name. I have to do this. He's mine too. Inherited his name. That's weird. And as he sends more ice in the way of Stain, because the Ingenium I know never made faces like that. Guess your family's also got a dark side to it. Todoroki! And Midoriya's twitching. And all the ice is instantly sliced up like EI style. Like, picture Sasuke cutting apart Orochimaru's door before he killed Orochimaru. It's like that. Or just picture that episode from the anime if you actually watch this. Obstructing your own vision when up against an opponent faster than yourself. Poor strategy indeed. You'd like to think so. And then all of a sudden, more daggers get shot into Todoroki's arm. You're not bad either. Above. But Midoriya catches up to Stain and drags him by the shirt across a building into... like, Midoriya just grabbed him by the scruff of his shirt and just went like, get down here! And just threw him down. Midoriya! Somehow I can move again just fine. So it has a time limit? No, he was the last of us to get hit, and I still can't move. This kid must be positive. And as Stain rights himself from that, Todoroki sends more ice out. Get back, Midoriya. So he tasted our blood and paralyzed us, but I was the first to break free somehow. I can think of 3 possible explanations. Either the effect is weaker the more people he uses it on, or it's about how much blood he gets, or its effectiveness depends on blood type. Blood type. I'm B, and I'm A. Blood type. That's right. Quirk! Blood Curdle! By licking his opponent's blood, he can incapacitate them for up to 8 minutes. More than enough time for him to kill him. It's most effective against B-type blood, then AB, and then A, and finally then O. Stains happens to be type B. Though it's not like knowing that'll really help us, we need to hurry and get these 2 out of here. He's quick enough to react to both my fire and ice, so I'm not seeing an opening. Until the pros get here, our best hope is to keep him at bay and keep dodging. You've got too much exposed blood, Todoroki. I'll draw his attention while you provide reared support. Pretty risky plan, but yeah. The 2 of us will protect them. 2 on 1, huh? At least you're not naive. Ever since your brother got taken down, I've had my eye on you. Because all that built-up resentment was written all over your face. I know that when I see it, and I know just how much grudges like that can cloud a vision. Oh. Ever since your brother got taken down, I've had my eye on you. Because all that built-up resentment was written all over your face. I know that when I see it. And I know just how much grudges like that can cloud a person's vision. I was shocked by how fast my mom went from crying and apologizing to smiling and offering forgiveness. I've been able to move on, eyes unclouded, because she said she wanted me to be happy, to save people. At any point before that, I never would have dreamed of choosing my dad's agency for my internship. It's not that I forgave him. I doubt I ever will. It's just that I want to witness and experience for myself what makes him the number 2 hero out there. As he sends fire out in Stain's direction, just like before the hero killers appeared in Hosu City. No matter how much of a scumbag he is, I had to see for myself the decision-making and intuition that's made people label him number 2. So we'll be heading out to Hosu now. Contact the city. It was all so simple. All of it. So simple, yet I couldn't see it. Your power is your own. That simple, single thought. Save him first. I'm here to save you. The 2 of us will protect him. I'll kill you! And as they're going at it, he's faster than before. Stop it. I can't take it. If you want to stop this, then stand up. And this is Todoroki. Because I've got one thing to say to you. Sorry, Todoroki. Never forget who you want to become. I'm Ingenium, the hero who's going to take you down. And thus concludes Volume 6, Struggling. This has been yet another eventful reading of My Hero Academia. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope you all enjoyed. Cannot wait to see you all in this next video. So have a fantastic day. And as we continue to read this more on next Monday, once again, as always, later, peoples!